the challenger is nervous. He's never been in this situation before. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. What could this be here? Holy! TLW. For the first time, Chris Powers has been defeated. And we have a new TLW champion. From his very first match in TLW, he has been justice and breaking. Reid Wilson, the natural, has just became the champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Aaron Jackson and you are watching Triumphantly Wrestling Presents Survival Episode 15. It's been such a long time, but we are finally back where we are supposed to be, on the YouTube internet waves, as we can call it, and we have a card for you. I cannot believe what happened after the last episode of Survival, which was hosted in the ECW arena. We have a new TLW champion. For the first time in the history of TLW, we have a new champion. More on that later, but first, here is the Infiltrators. Trevor Watts on your left and Dwayne Frank on your right. This is their second match since arriving here in TLW. And we saw them one time. We saw a lot of training footage, but we never really got to see much of them in action. We saw them last episode backstage pulling apart the would-be brawl, the confrontation between Nathan Devastation, who's going to be in action later on tonight, and the lightweight champion, Russo Mega. So if they can keep those two guys apart, and we're going to see how well they do against this local team here. This local team here in Jersey City, New Jersey, may I add. We are out of Boston for the first time. Moving on to big things, ladies and gentlemen. And looking at my papers here, I believe that is, I believe that's Quick Jackson that's in the ring. These are the Jackson brothers. And there's Crack Jackson outside. These have very bright names. There's Tremor Watts in there right now. But so far, funny names aside, Quick Jackson has the upper hand right now. And that didn't last long. Didn't last long. Never really does it? As you can see, there's been some slight changes to the setup here in TLW. As you can see, there are two names that is added to the canvas: Prince Alex as well as Reid Wilson. And but first, Tremor Watts goes for the pin. A 2 count. Nope, kicked out. We're gonna start a new tradition here in TLW. Every special wrestler who wins the TLW Championship will get their name added to the ring of valor, as you can say, to be forever immortalized. Nice double team move right there by the Infiltrators. Now Dwayne Frank going for the pin. No, he got off. I guess he wants to inflict a lot of pain for what we've seen. This Dwayne guy isn't really that happy. I mean, we see this guy go completely berserk on multiple occasions. I mean, look at this submission move he has on right here. Oh, ducked the clothesline. Surprise so far. They haven't allowed, I believe that's Quick Jackson, they haven't allowed him to even tag in his partner here. Now he's to the top rope. Sends him off the top, goes for the pin right in the middle of the ring. Now here's Crack Jackson. This is going to be a mouthful to say. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned because, oh, nice spine buster. That was a very, very nice spine buster right there. And that was a 3? That was a 3 count with the spine buster. Who says the spine buster can't finish the match? Might not want to meet R. Anderson. Nice job by the Infiltrators.
If you can't lose weight, no matter how you've tried, listen to what these people did.
I've tried crash diets, but with Nintendo Switch, I wasn't hungry and I lost weight.
The Extra Strength Nintendo Switch game system, the strongest Nintendo system you can buy without a prescription. One system curbs your appetite all day to help you eat less and lose weight.
I ate less, and I lost the weight I wanted to lose.
Extra Strength Nintendo Switch. No system works harder to help you lose weight.
Welcome back here on Survival. Making her way to the ring is the former Heroines champion, Malyssa Haley. She lost her title. She lost her belt last episode to the former champion, who is now the current champion, Jaylin Christen. Now I'm pretty sure she's going to have some words to say. She's not in action tonight. And well, here she is. The Heroines champion is not going to be too happy about this revelation that she has to wrestle in an unofficial match right now against this newcomer, Ruby Castello. Ruby Castello, who is making her debut here in Survival. We don't know a thing about her, but we are always interested in growing what we have here. And now here, this is she's a new addition to the Heroines division in TLW. So we're gonna see what she has against the Heroines champion. If she can upset the champ in this match, that would be something. That would definitely be something, because as you can see, Jaylin Christen's in her street clothes. Does not have on the proper wrestling attire. Doesn't have on the wrestling boots or anything like that. Here's Ruby Castello. She's gonna go up top already. I hope she can make it. That's a good enough distance in the middle of the ring. No! Axe handle from the top rope. She's feeling it. She's feeling this crowd. So far, the champion has been caught off guard. There's been a lot of stuff going on in her life as of late, with her boyfriend Majestic having problems with his former friend Prodigy, who returned, or I should say showed up recently again in TLW, who was secretly training Malyssa Haley, which led to her beating Jaylin for the Heroines Championship. They had a match last episode. in which Majestic was the loser of, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to continue that streak of losing on their side. Missed the, wow. She almost flew out the ring under the bottom rope with that one. Now looking at the style, this Ruby lady is a very aggressive wrestler. Lots of strikes, lots of, you know, as we can see from Jaylin, who I thought at least was a pretty aggressive wrestler. Look at that reverse. There's gonna be a break. Nope. Oh. And oh. Stay away from the face, please. You know, I was gonna say Jaylin Christen is known, despite her small stature, and she's also a showboat, she can pull out an array of power moves. I mean, just power bombs just pop up out of nowhere. Here's the ego doing push-ups when she should not be taking her opponent lightly. And now here's Christen going to the top rope. Leg drop. Now here's Ruby. And the leg scissors, a head scissors. Oh, wow. She went very high in the air on that one. Here's Jaylin Christen again. What she's going to go for? Back suplex. Nope. Reversed by Castello. Reversed again. Punch right to the face. Yeah, here's Christen again. Brings it down. Kick right into the spine. But that did not phase Castello. Right punch to the face. Brings her up. Oh, face buster brings her down. These two are having a very competitive match. I mean, she goes for the pin and going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. That was not a 3 count. Seemed very close to one, but you know, I was, you know, usually when there's a debuting wrestler, especially when they have a match with the current champion of that division, I mean, usually it's not as competitive. Usually, you know, we've all seen it. Don't last too long. This match is going on for a good amount of time, and it's been, I don't know who's gonna win. I mean, both these ladies, they get the upper hand, and then so I bet Jaylin is happy that this isn't a title match. We'll never hear the end of that story. Christen drop kick. Ooh, is that in the neck? I don't think that's legal. A drop kick to the back of the neck. If the front of the neck would be any better. Here comes up. Oh, look at Castello using the ropes for leverage. Did not do any justice. Referee didn't see it. Now the challenger. It's not a title match, but Ruby falling to her knee, showing maybe she didn't even anticipate this match to go as long as it did. I don't know what she was going for there, but whatever it was, the champ blocked it. STO out of nowhere goes for the pin. This could definitely be it. A 2, and Ruby kicked out. I am amazed that she's been able to hang in there. She's in there with the champion right now, the first heroine's champion. So we're gonna showboating even more from Jaylin Christen. We'll never get her to be quiet. Showboating again. I mean, this is what, I mean, if you couldn't tell that someone who wears an all-white suit is not you know, has a giant ego. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, they was going for a figure four, but or maybe it is a figure four. Right by the rope. I'm surprised she's not holding on to the rope. She used the rope for leverage before during that pin attempt. Champ fights out. Now she's going to the outside of the ring. What's she doing out there? Now here's Castello. Oh, she has a chair. Oh, of course. Of course, Jaylin Christen will get herself disqualified because she was afraid of losing to the new girl in town. And now she's bringing that chair back into the ring. And she's going to hit again. The match is over. You made your point. Oh, here's Malyssa Haley snatching that chair out of the hand. This is just despicable.
Back to G.I. Joe.
There's Karson in the back. Right there with King Nash. Seems Karson is going to be joining Nash in his match. But first, here is a pretty notable event. Here is Billy Copeland making his return to Survival since I believe the second episode. I believe he has a pretty interesting record here, I'm gonna say, because he was the first person to defeat the lightweight champion Reese Omega, and that was on Survival. He went away for a little bit, came back on Conflict at the beginning of season 4. Had an amazing 3 series of matches with Bart and Martin on Conflict, and now he's on Survival, and he's going to be challenging King Nash. Interesting story on King Nash. He's been feeling like he's been in a slump lately. He hasn't, you know, in Nash's TLW career, he has a bigger losing record than the winning record, and we saw Karson speak to him before, saying, "Hey, if you let me be in your corner, I can lead you to victory." So Nash is going to try it out. And that was especially true in Nash's recent altercations with Demon Cage. So this could be looked at as a bit of a confidence booster. Maybe Karson is going to train with Nash, stuff like that, to see if he can, because the guy has a lot of potential. It just hasn't been used so far. At least it's not been used in the right way. So we're definitely gonna see if this. I mean, if Nash just loses, even with someone like Karson in his corner, then maybe this career path isn't the one for him. And he's going to have a definite challenge here, because Billy Copeland is not the easiest guy. Starts right off the gate with a Michinoku driver as Nash. Billy Copeland is not a pushover by any means. He calls himself what does Copeland call himself? He calls himself like he has 3 different names for himself. I think he calls himself the Star Maker, the Star Destroyer, depending on who he's in the ring with. But Copeland is very experienced with his technical wrestling, technical abilities, as well as his dirty tricks, because he just removed that turnbuckle. Ref didn't see it. Nash with a nice side slam. Follow slash. No, I was right. Nash with the elbow to the face. You know, King Nash used to have a special move that he used to do from the top rope. He stopped using it. I don't know why. He a pretty amazing move. And we hope to find some answers about what happened at the end of last episode of Survival, where Salem Bell was being taken out in an ambulance and was hit by a giant truck while he was in the ambulance. Guys, we haven't heard a word. We don't know what's going on. We don't know where Salem Bell is. We don't know if he's okay. I mean, the feed just cut right there. We don't know what happened after that. We do know that there was, a bunch of medical staff and firemen out there trying to pry those doors open to that ambulance, but we don't know. We don't know who was in the truck, because you could tell that truck was waiting there. It was definitely waiting at the light for Bell's ambulance to come out. But anyway, that was a very, very nice move right there by Billy Copeland, where they ran to the pin, but it wasn't enough. Wasn't what was needed to put Nash down. Come on, Nash, you're right by the rope. You're right by the rope. All you gotta do is reach out and grab it. Nash trying to hang in there. He's hanging in there. He's fighting out of it. Oh, elbow right to the jaw. And what's this? An airplane spin. It's always fun to see one of those. Now look at King Nash going to the top rope. Nope. Billy Copeland was starting to get Karson to his feet. Nash had to rethink his game plan, rethink what he was about to do. Who knows what it was supposed to be. But it seems that Nash has the upper hand right now. Billy Copeland's been down. Billy, this is why I say this guy is very intelligent in the ring. Was able to get to his feet. He knew what was happening. He was down too much. Nash wasn't over him, landing strikes or anything, so he knew he must have been climbing up. Got to his feet. The intelligence. But here comes King Nash with a Uranagi. And now Nash goes for the pin. A 2 and a 3 count. And Karson shows that King Nash by his side is able to accomplish all of his dreams in TLW. That was a great showing from Nash, because Billy Copeland definitely was in there all the way to the end. Nash had just enough. He had just enough. Since he was getting frustrated, Karson over there yelled him to go for the Uranagi, and it worked out.
Altar.
I wonder who this could be. Oh, I know who this is. It's the former TLW champion. That's right. The former TLW champion. Guys, look at Prince Alex. Isn't it so great to not see him with the TLW championship around his waist? The guy won the belt at the inaugural Brawl, the very first TLW show, and just lost it at the last of the previous TLW show. I mean, the guy kept the belt, and it wasn't because of his greatness as a wrestler. It was because he was using the system to play into his advantages, using the winner's circle to attack and sabotage his opponents before they match with him. Now we're gonna see what Prince Alex has to say. This should be great. Well, that's gonna be something right there. You can already see that Prince Alex is not really used to not being the champion and having the advantages the champion has, such as picking opponents with people. But that is a big main event that just got announced, by the way. Before I go into that, Prince Alex is still at ringside. I don't know why, because we have the duo champions coming to the ring. The state of emergency. Tyrone and Jody, they're gonna be facing the Lost Jefes, but big main event that just got announced. New TLW champion Reid Wilson will be facing Caleb MacTavish. That's gonna be a match right there. That's definitely gonna be a match deserving of the main event spot. But this right here is a match that is also, I think, deserving of the main event spot, because I mean, did you guys see the last match they had? It was insane. Now watch this. Everybody get quiet. Shh. Don't talk. Just listen. Do you guys hear the reaction that Lost Jefes got from this crowd? They are so loved by this TLW audience, it's insane. Paulo Ronda on your left, Jose Rodriguez on your right. The Lost Jefes. Speaking of Prince Alex using his championship advantage to sabotage his opponent, he did that very same exact thing, sabotaging Paulo Ronda's shot at his title way back at Grand Slam 2016. Even with the help of Jose Rodriguez, it still wasn't enough, because it turned into a numbers game. It was 2-on-3. They put Jose Rodriguez in the hospital for a very long time. But right now, oh, that had to hurt. That had to hurt. That is 200 and like what 80 pounds of Samoan falling on you. But don't count Paul Arunga out, because this man can do some amazing things with guys that are 3 times his physical stature. I mean, we see him do insane hurricanranas and stuff like that. So we're gonna see if he can pull that off in this match. Comes Paul Arunga. Oh, drove his head right into the mat, but I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, beautiful moonsault. I don't think that's gonna work too well against Jody, because he's a Samoan, and everyone knows you can't. Samoans have the toughest skulls in the world. Good thing he didn't headbutt him, because not only would that not hurt him, but it would just make him insanely mad. And if there's one thing you don't want when fighting a Samoan, it's fighting an angry Samoan. Oh, see what I'm talking about? Jose Rodriguez was on the apron mouthing off against Jody, and Jody just turned around and punched him and sent him flying off of the ringside into ringside. And Jody is definitely not someone to be taken lightly. I don't think you can take him lightly. The guy's 270 something pounds. I mean, I can take him like, oh wow, look at those combination of strikes. Can you imagine being hit like that from a guy that size? I mean, it's amazing. I mean, Paul Arunga is a veteran. He is a veteran in this business. A legend. Oh, well, look, see what I'm talking about? Paul Arunga reversed that suplex, that exploding suplex. Now Jose is lost my train of thought there for a second, guys. See, nice suplex right there. The Puerto Rico native Jose Rodriguez from San Juan to a 3. Oh, that was very close. I think Jody is gonna have to tag in Tyrone here in a second, because that was a very close count. Oh, frog splash by Jose Rodriguez. If you can look, there is Prince Alex. He's in the SOE's corner. He's in the state of emergency's corner. And now he's talking trash to Rodriguez here. Cause a distraction. Don't tell me that Prince Alex is trying to persuade the state of emergency. Oh, that was a nice move coming up. I mean, the guy that huge flying through the air like that is insane, but don't tell me that Prince Alex is trying to persuade the state of emergency into joining his little group of peasants there, the winner's circle. Oh, he missed the hurricane. Excuse me, the tornado. Look at Prince Alex. Look, he just slid a chair into the ring. He just slid it. This is how you can tell. Oh, now Jody's picked up the chair. Jody's picked up the chair, but the thank God the referee snatched the chair from him. This is not going to end like the match from earlier, where it ended with a chair shot. Paul Arunga is tagged in. I was going to say, this is how you can tell Prince Alex's mental state is not well. He slipped the chair in right in front of the referee. 2 count. Almost a 3 again. Jody will have to make that tag to his healthier partner Tyrone. If the duo champions have a hope of winning, coming out victorious in this contest. And the Los Jefes are also going to have to and know what I was about to say, because Tyrone has just been tagged in. Woo! Boot right to the face. Atomic drop big boot combo. And now Tyrone is in the ring. I can't tell who's the healthier one of the Los Jefes. I don't know if it's Laranga or Rodriguez. But Tyrone is 300 pounds of pure, angry, thoroughbred Samoan. And you can tell by that big boy he just did right there. Yo, look like he was going to slap Paul. And look at Paul. That is exactly what I was talking about. How the guy can just do things like that, people that size. Goes for the pin. 1, a 2, and a 3. Nope, 2.5. 2.5. Paul choosing to stay on Tyrone, not letting up. Trying to keep the pressure on him, trying to keep the Samoan down. But here he is right there. Oh wait, is this a Samoan driver? Samoan driver! Oh! Oh! And he takes out Rodriguez. He could be looking for the win right here, but Paul trying to get to those ropes. That's the veteran that was that what happens when you are a veteran. You know your placement in the ring. Was trying to find those ropes there. The closer you are to the ropes, the better you are of the match continuing. Oh, giant splash. Samoan splash, I should say. Oh, and there goes Rodriguez. He has not had any luck on the apron so far tonight. A 2, 3 count. No, Paul just finding enough strength, enough resiliency to get his arm up, to get his shoulder up. Can imagine the punishment these guys are taking. I mean, we've never seen a tag team come into TLW with that much of an impact like the State of Emergency. I mean, they took out the Thrasher kids. I believe once they took out Ammunition. They took out the Have-Nots. Oh, another Samoan driver. And the Los Jefes banded together to put down the State of Emergency. And right now, there are 2 Samoan drivers in the red, so. Nice jab by Jody. Arm drag. Clothesline dipped over the top rope. Almost fell onto Prince Alex. That would have been a funny sight. Can you imagine that? Now Jose's tapped into the ring. Oh, nice German suplex. How can you do that to a guy that big? Paul is about what? I mean, excuse me, Jose is about what? 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet, maybe at the most. Oh, looked like he was going for a Hurricanrana, reversed into a power bomb by Jody. A sweep of the leg, sends him down, took his leg out from under him. Jody goes to the top rope, Samoan splash. That was a nice setup. The sweep of the leg, going up to the top rope, the amount of speed that was used to climb up. Oh, he was going to attack Laranga. Laranga seen it coming though. Nice drop kick. Now he's going to have his partner get a chance to do some type of offensive maneuver. They're gonna both of these guys taking their time to get back to their feet. Here's Rodriguez, neck breaker. Watch Tyrone on the outside, trying to get into the ring. Now watch Jody. Let's see if he does anything to capitalize. Oh! Flying knee. Tags in Tyrone. As Prince Alex watches on from the outside the ring. Right hook to Paul Laranga. Sends Rodriguez down with STO. Kicked out though. Laranga's not done yet. Laranga is going to take a lot to put these 2 guys down. But Tyrone is just begging them to come on. Tyrone brings him up to his shoulder looking for a 3rd Samoan driver in this match, and it lands. Now Tyrone goes for the pin, and here's Jody. take Sao Paulo under in a state of emergency, have won, and Prince Alice is ecstatic about that. Guys, they are the champions for a reason, and let's not hope that they are siding with Prince Alex. Making his way to the ring is Nathan Devastation. He had a one heck of a brawl with Russo Mega. I mean, that entire match took place on the outside, false count anywhere, on the cement. I mean, it was dangerous. And even after all of that, still tried to confront Reese after the match backstage, had to be broken up. And tonight he's going to be facing a new, I don't know who he is. His name is Cain. So let's see about this Cain guy. This is, what is his hoodie say? A little Cain will do? Ah, a little Cain will do. Cain, a little Cain will do. You know, we take our wrestlers' health very seriously here in TLW, and I'm not too sure about this Cain guy. And referee rings the bell. I guess this match is actually going to happen. Nathan Devastation is not in a good mood after he failed to win the lightweight championship. Would not want to be Cain right now. Oh, reach behind you. Well, I can't. I gotta give up a little bit. I mean, I don't know about this guy. He might. I mean, he just dropped him. Stomped to the midsection. Yep. Nathan is not in a good mood, but I mean, when is he in a good mood? When have we ever seen Nathan happy, smile, laugh? Not even when he was in Team 187 with Joe Collins and they were the duo champions. Did we ever see him happy? He's always been miserable. I think he's the exact opposite of Cain here. I mean, this guy, you can tell by his entrance. I think he's pretty happy. I don't think he knows exactly what's going on, but so far those stomps, he's able to at least hold Devastation back a little bit. Notice I said a little bit, not for long. Devastation to the second rope. Drops the elbow across the face. The very acne-filled face of Cain. You know, this match has made me think. Did Jaylin Christen wrestle that entire match with her glasses on? How the hell did she do that? The Nathan Devastation goes for the pin. Nope, not a three. Somehow, Cain kicked out. Blocked the punch as well. And went into the looped ass press. A move made famous by Stone Cold. The looped ass press made famous by Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, you can't get a hold of this guy. This Devastation guy, this Cain guy just running all over the place. Look at Devastation just steps over him. I mean, you can't even, Devastation just had to throw him into the ring like 3 times. Devastation bomb by Nathan Devastation, 2 and a 3. And that's it for Cain. Nathan Devastation not in the best of moods. He put away Cain in quick fashion. What a show it has been. What a survival it has been in Jersey City, New Jersey. And we are at our main events of the evening, announced earlier. And here, first out, is the younger brother of the former champion Prince Alex. That is Alexander MacTavish. Is Caleb MacTavish, a man who is at his own run-ins with his older brother at the infamous CPV, came up short, but came the closest out of anyone to defeating Prince Alex for the belt, the closest except Reid Wilson, a man who is still undefeated, may I remind you, a man who is still undefeated, a man who possesses a submission maneuver, the pull release that no one has been able to get out of. Everyone who has been locked in that move has tapped. So we are going to see if Caleb MacTavish will be the first man to either break out of the cloverleaf or defeat Reid Wilson. And would you look at that? The TLW Championship even looks a bit different. Don't you guys think? Showing Prince Alex that this isn't yours. This isn't yours anymore. There is a changing of the guard here in TLW. Reid Wilson did some amazing things in that match against Prince Alex. Some amazing things. That superplex from the top rope to the outside through 2 tables on the cement. That's why Prince Alex lost right there. I mean, who was going to be able to get out of that? All Wilson had to do was somehow push Alex into the ring, because that hurt Wilson as well. So, I mean, Reid Wilson is the guy won the Millionaires World Cup. The Millionaires World Cup. Also, came to that realization that the Millionaire World Cup was paid for by Prince Alex, and Prince Alex looking for some type of payment for basically making Reid Wilson a millionaire, so to speak. So, and can't wait until the Rebellion CPV. The next CPV that is going to be taking place. It is sure to be a show. So far, we don't have any matches announced, but be sure in the coming episodes of Survival, there will definitely sure be some matches that are going to be announced for that CPV. Caleb MacTavish was going up top for something. Reid Wilson rolled over. Guess he wanted to do a move to the back. I don't think it was gonna work, but Wilson gonna have to be careful. MacTavish is not suplex. MacTavish is the wielder of the 630 splash. I believe that's the number. I didn't really pass algebra in school. But good thing you don't need math to become a commentator. Oh! Reid Wilson doing something you don't see too often from him, and that's flying through the air with an elbow. MacTavish. Here we go. Suplex. Reid Wilson is also going to have to look out for that Uranagi that MacTavish likes to use. He used that same move to put Prince Alex to a flaming table, which was I thought that was going to be the end in his match, his championship opportunity, but it was not meant to be. Oh, nice. Was that a 99 crusher? Oh, Caleb MacTavish missed the moonsault. Wow, perfect execution there. Remind you, jumping DDT, but Wilson's not going for the pin instead. He's going for the clover leaf. Will Caleb MacTavish be the first person to get out of the clover? What happened to the damn lights? Wait a minute. You guys hear that? What the hell is going on? What is going on? Can you turn the lights back on? What the hell? We have a brawl in the ring. There's Prince Alex attacking Caleb. There's Demon Cage. There's Jason Michaels and Karson. What the hell is going on? What happened to the match? What? Seems like this was a plan. I don't think it went its way it was supposed to go. Now everyone is in the ring brawling. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, they're running me, telling me the time is up. I'm Aaron Jackson. Thank you for watching Survival. Be sure to tune in next episode.